comes your way. And
okay, and I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna loop it all the way around. Because when a woman is negative, then her kids is soaking it up too, especially if she got little girls.
Right.
So then the little girls are already messy at a young age and grow up to be women that, guess what, that speaks negativity and the circle just keep going.
Right.
So, Doc, and I'm gonna come back to a do.
Okay.
Off that right there, because do be empowering and encouraging.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm talking about to other women, to men, to little girls, to little boys. Do be empowering and encouraging. You know, our black women, man, they almost like the last at the bottom of the totem pole. If you look at social
society,
social class and social status. So, you know, to see this weekend, to be around a bunch of positive, beautiful black women that was lifting each other up, and like really no hatred, no jealousy. It was really encouraging and beautiful, man. It was just. I forgot the fact that I was at a woman conference.
Wow, that sounds powerful.
Because it was just like that's what what I see every day at the job. Like that's what these little girls need to be around. They need to know that it ain't about being messy.
Right.
It ain't about having drama going on all the time. It ain't
about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Right.
You know,
right.
Much love to y'all and what y'all trying to do.
Right. But we can be other things too.
Other images, other people that you know we can role model and emulate.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. So do be empowering, and I'm talking about to your mate too. Encourage that man. We got to encourage ourselves, and you got to encourage everybody else.
Well, you know what? Let's just keep the hits coming. So you loop that around. I'm gonna just keep the loop going.
Loop it.
Because what you just said feed into what I'm gonna say right here.
The loop.
Control your emotions. Ooh. And don't let them control you. That's a double whammy. Do control your emotions, and don't let them control you.
So be the thermostat and not the thermometer.
Exactly. Because, you know, women, they are so in tune with their emotions that sometimes their emotions can get carried away.
Yeah.
And they
need to bring them.
And you know what? I want you to feel, because, you know, my wife, she helps me to feel. She helps me to see, you know, somebody else's perspective.
Being compassionate, understanding.
But also as a woman, because they feel so much, they can take on so much.
Oh man!
And so
because they want to try to help everybody.
Right.
You want to put it out so much on your plate, but you can't.
And you gotta learn to say no. You start carrying other people's burdens.
Now I'm gonna loop it back around to the previous show. Guess what? You gotta prioritize. Women. Okay, I'm gonna start.
What things can you handle?
You gotta prioritize.
What emotions can you take on? And when those emotions start taking you into a place you don't want to go, you got to start letting some stuff go.
Yeah, I had to tell. I've been through that. And what happened is she get weighed down, and then you're like, "What's wrong?" Man, I'm just tired. It make you feel like you done something sometimes, or what can I do? You know what I'm saying? When really,
because you know, as a man, we go into problem solving mode. Like, what do I need to do?
Like,
what can I do?
Like,
how do we fix this?
Just everybody just. I said, you can't carry all that. You can't carry your burdens and theirs. You can't do it. You can't do it.
And if I put anything on you, I apologize. Because
I don't want to put nothing on you.
I don't want you to carry my burdens either.
Right. But you have people that are dump. That's the term I use. I said, you let too many people dump on you. They just dump everything on you, and then you have to carry it.
And they feel good.
Yeah, they just dumped it on you. They cry like crazy. But now you weighed down.
Right.
And then guess what? But hold up, though. Because they dump on you, then guess what happens? She dump on me.
I was going to say they going to come and dump again.
She dump on me. So now I'm like, man, look here. Like, man, I don't want to hear. We good. I don't want to hear about.
Right.
I mean, I know you're going to have people to talk about problems in their lives and stuff, but constant. And then when you bring it on yourself, I'm like, I don't want to hear that. It disrupts my spirit, and that's where I've got to the point.
Yeah, because I'm trying to say
that disrupts, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around it.
I don't want to hear that negativity.
And sometimes I feel bad. That spirit of guilt.
Yep.
My son, for example, I told my brother, I'm tired of talking about him not having a job. He's old enough. He's more than capable. He's able. I say, I don't want to talk about that. It disrupts my spirit. Right. And then that spirit of guilt, like, man, that's your son. But I done done everything I know to do to help him.
Right.
So then I have to get to this place where I love him, but he got to live his own life.
Because as a man, when you're dealing with these emotions, there's nothing that you can do. Then that spirit of helplessness come on you like, I can't do nothing. And as a man, I can't deal with that spirit.
You don't want to deal with that.
Helplessness is not something I'm comfortable with.
So,
because I want to solve the problem. I will battle to solve a problem. You know,
I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure it out.
Like case in point, so I have a warranty on my house. Because, you know, things happen, things break. You know, we talked in the last episode, when life comes at you hard.
I'm going to talk about that.
So, I have a warranty on my house. And so, there's this one time, the plumbing broke in the kitchen. Everything was backed up and clogged. And I had to replace the strainer in the sink. None of this stuff I've ever done before. And so, I called them a warranty. They were service fee. They're going to come out and fix it. But when I had a schedule, they didn't come. And so when they wanted to reschedule it, I wasn't going to be available. And so, I had already gone a week without being able to use my kitchen sink. Wow. Think about that. Think about the dishes now. And also the dishwasher was tied to this whole system. So I couldn't use the dishwasher either for a whole week. And so finally, I was like, you know what? Forget this. My dad gave me a plumbing book for a birthday a couple of years back. I got my plumbing book, looked up what tools I needed, and I took a Friday afternoon and I just went in.
Got it.
Fixed it all, been working for 2 months, no problems, no leaks, nothing. It's and I'm not a plumber. I'm not a handy person, but as a man, there's a problem in your house. You're going to fix it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's see. What was that? A do?
That was a do. Do, be empowering and encouraging.
It's time for a don't. It's time for a don't.
Don't. We saying don't, not no don't neither, y'all. Come on, man. Don't. DON''T. Not
Open
don't.
your ears,
not
man.
Don't, man.
Just hear what you want to hear.
People, boy, I tell y'all audience, but I love y'all to death, though. I ain't gonna lie. Don't what, Doc? Women, don't.
Don't stop dreaming.
Ooh.
I just want that one just to sit there for a second.
Let it marinate. Just let it marinate.
Don't stop dreaming. And I'm gonna combine this with another don't. Stop sharing with everybody. Because what you've been dreaming about, your goals, your aspirations, what you want, that ain't for everybody to know. Because you got people in your life that will stomp, step on your dreams.
Now look how this gonna tie in. Don't be jealous either.
Ooh.
Don't be jealous if somebody else dreaming,
right?
And you scared to dream,
or
you done woke, or you having a nightmare.
Right.
Ooh, don't be jealous. Because somebody else pursuing their dreams.
Right.
Do be empowering though. Ooh. But,
man, how many we just hit them with?
Wow.
There.
Wow.
Ooh. So don't stop dreaming.
Man, this stuff ain't playing either, y'all.
Don't be jealous and do be empowering.
Yes.
And
yes.
I know every person out there, you got something that you've been thinking about wanting to do, but you may feel like you ain't adequate, you're not good enough, you don't have enough resources.
That's the word yesterday too. They talked about all that. Man, go ahead.
And what God has put on your heart.
This for me too. This ain't for the women. This for me too.
Man,
I'm taking it in. This for
everybody
myself,
can take something from
this for myself,
episode.
Man. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I got to it so good.
Man, y'all just don't understand when I gave Croc this vision about this show. And what I told him what this is gonna be about. And the millions and millions of our fans.
We coming.
Man,
it's coming.
Man,
it's
I'm
coming.
talking about shows around the world where we selling out stadiums, just doing what we do. It's a dream.
And don't be jealous. And y'all better encourage us.
For real.
We just got finished telling y'all that.
But again, I say this almost every episode. God is not a respecter of person. There ain't nothing different about us and what we trying to do. I know He's put some stuff in you to dream about. So do it.
And
just do it.
That hit home for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when me and Celeste and I moved into our house, she had one of her friends that's a minister come over and pray with us. Mm-hmm. And when she got done, she looked at me. She said, "You need to start dreaming again."
Wow.
She looked at me and she said, "You need to start dreaming again. You got some things in you that you've been putting off and putting off. It's time for you to get back to it." Because I think I was just in a fog, man. Even like, I don't know, like moving in the house and just things happening, life events. And I'm just trying not to be so over ecstatic about it, just trying to take it all in and be humble about it. But really, it's like major milestones that's happened to me in the last couple of years. And I just try to be not nonchalant because I'm ecstatic about it, but I try not to be overwhelmed. And, just remember that, just taking it stride. So, wow. Just wow. Wow. Just dreaming. That's why you say dreaming, man. Some of my dreams coming true. In the last couple of years, getting married and having a house where all the family's over with, and I'm being at one spot where both sides of the family come and kick it, man.
Wow.
I'm seeing it. I'm living it.
Wow.
I'm living it. I'm living it. So, man, like I say, man, life is great, man. Life is great, man.
Look, you said this is for you, but this what we saying, this was for me too. And when I got to the point that I wanted to start this show, I had actually been sitting on it for a couple of months. And, God had been, putting this on my heart. You need to do this. You need to do this. And I was like, well, God, I don't know how to start a podcast. I don't even know where to begin. But it all started with, just opening up to what he was telling me. And so, ladies, just open your hearts up to what he was telling you. And if you just make that step with whatever you're dreaming about, God will take care of the rest. And so, like, you just never know when it's going to happen. So, how I figured out how to do podcasts? I went to
Google like everything else.
No,
you ain't Google.
I ain't Googled. What? I didn't Google. This is what happened. I Googled afterwards. But,
okay,
Google was in there somewhere.
Google's in there somewhere.
But like I was working on my certification for my teaching license, and I went to this event, and we were talking about tools in the classroom, and so one of the tools that they talked about is this tool that we're using right now.
Okay.
It's how to develop your podcast. And so I went and did some research, Googled about it, and saw how easy it was. I was like, okay. And so I started messing around with the technology, seeing what I needed to do. Each episode I get a little bit better in trying to put this out here. Then
DJ Doc.
But I always felt like I needed, a partner in doing this. And I know I talked about this in a previous episode. I always felt like, there's got to be someone that needs to be here with me as we do this. And so it was just a chance meeting you at dinner and giving this vision to you. And you just jumping on board.
I looked like a kid at Christmas dinner.
You did. It was like I was speaking a language to you that only you understood.
I was like, let's do it because it's the need for it, man. It's the need for it. And I wish, my hope and my dreams is that we reach a younger audience too. Because some of the gems I had to give, I think young men will receive it and can take it and let it blossom.
Right.
For me and you. Right. So this may just be another avenue to reach some of those guys that sometimes you got to put it in your ear.
Right.
Some people don't want to do it. Sometimes you got to listen to it and put it in their ear and put it on their heart, and then that way they'll come to it themselves. But I'm just happy to be here, man.
Look, I want to reach all audiences, old, young, babies. I think there's something for everybody in the show. But you're right. For our young people, there's something important that they need to hear. And there's not enough, talking about one of our dudes here.
Positivity.
There's not enough people speaking positive in their life. And, even within the church, we talk about, loving God and supporting God, but we tearing people down left and right. And so, even in the church, the young people, they're not hearing enough positivity. Well, you're not doing this right. You're not doing that right. And so, I do want this to reach them. So